To understand how the greatest civilization the ancient world had ever known came to its knees, we must journey back through the centuries, tracing the hairline fractures that would eventually split the empire asunder. The Rome that began its descent was not the Rome of Caesar or Augustus. By the 3rd century CE, the empire had grown to impossible proportions, stretching from the foggy marshlands of Britain to the sun-baked deserts of Syria, from the Rhine's cold waters to the cataracts of the Nile. Managing such vastness required resources, manpower, and administrative capability that would challenge even modern states. The Roman system, brilliant as it was, had been designed for a city-state that controlled the Italian peninsula, not a continental empire that spanned 3 continents. The crisis began, as many crises do, with the best of intentions. The Antonine Plague, which swept through the empire from 165 to 180 CE, killed millions and devastated the military. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king who should have been contemplating the nature of virtue in peaceful gardens, instead found himself fighting desperate wars along the Danube frontier. The plague had so weakened Roman forces that barbarian tribes, sensing opportunity like wolves scenting blood, pressed against the empire's borders with unprecedented boldness. Marcus Aurelius died in 180 CE, and with him died the Pax Romana, the Roman peace that had blessed the Mediterranean world for 2 centuries. His son Commodus, more interested in gladiatorial combat than governance, ushered in an era of instability that would define the next century. The year of the 5 emperors in 193 CE saw the imperial throne auctioned off to the highest bidder by the Praetorian Guard, a spectacle so degrading that it shocked even Rome's cynical citizens. What followed was the crisis of the 3rd century, 50 years of chaos that nearly destroyed the empire entirely. Between 235 and 284 CE, 50 emperors claimed the purple, and most died violent deaths. The empire fragmented into competing kingdoms, the Gallic Empire in the west, the Palmyrene Empire in the east, leaving only a rump state centered on Italy still calling itself Roman. Hyperinflation ravaged the economy as emperors debased the currency to pay their armies. Cities were abandoned, trade routes collapsed, and the very concept of Roman civilization seemed to be dissolving like salt in water.